Hold up.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Forever DNM and welcome back to our channel.
What's up, guys? So today is the first episode of His and Hers. Basically what this is a mini series that we wanted to do just to give you guys advice on topics that you may not get necessarily from, you know, a guy friend or a girlfriend.
Or you're just too nervous to ask.
Yeah.
So we won't be saying any names for these questions that we're receiving. Strictly confidential. So anything that you have for us, just send it in the comments below or message us on our Instagram.
So we're gonna go ahead and dive in today. But before we do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on the notifications so you know when we post every time. So here's one question that one of our viewers has given. If someone cheated on you, would you take them back?
So, oh God, this could go on for hours. Personally, from my own experience, I was in a relationship for 4.5 years, I believe, 4.5 years. I was cheated on multiple times. Honestly, I was so in love. I really believed that the relationship could work, and I refused to listen to people who were telling me until I witnessed it myself firsthand. Not only once, but twice I've witnessed it, and each time, yes, I did take him back, which now going through that, he's not happy. But myself going through that experience, I learned a lot. And I mean, everybody's different. So people were telling me, you need to leave. And honestly, at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And what I ended up doing was taking him back. And it put me in a situation where, I mean, I don't want to get too much into detail about it, but it just really put me in a vulnerable situation where, you know, I had pretty much like Stockholm syndrome, where it was like, no matter how much I wanted to get away, I could not get away, because like I was so attached to the relationship that like even cheating, I couldn't tear myself away from it. But in the end, I had good friends who pulled me out of that situation, who really helped me, you know, more than I can ever repay them. But honestly, like, it's harder said than done. You can have so many people tell you, don't be in that relationship, you need to leave, you need to get out. But at the end of the day, again, you're gonna do what you wanna do, and you're only gonna learn yourself by going through it. No matter how much you love that person, it's not healthy for you to stay in a relationship where somebody is cheating on you. But again, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you wanna do. My advice personally would be to leave that relationship if you've experienced it once. But I mean, if you are consistently seeing that this person is cheating on you, like, you really need to have like the courage and the guts and making sure that you have that support system to be like, you know what, I gotta get out of this. It's not good for your mental health, it's not good emotionally, and it ultimately tears you apart. My advice honestly is, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want, but get out of that. It's not healthy.
From my perspective and my experience, it's a hard situation to go by, because you have to gauge it from the person that you're seeing, right? So like from the start, if you see signs that like they're not treating you well, right? You already expecting that that's what's gonna happen, then I agree, like, you don't stay. Also, see, I'm contradicting myself. Also, though, like in marriages, it's tough. People cheat, but some people fight through it. Me personally, I wouldn't be able to do it, because I know what kind of person I am, and I'm learning a lot as I get older and trying my best not to be like this. But if you do me wrong, and I'm speaking truthfully, if you do me wrong, I'm gonna do you wrong. And that's what happened to me in the past. And I'm just making assumptions. I don't know. I don't have actual proof. I assume that one of my exes cheated. I don't know. So what did I do? I cheated. And then what did I do? I kept trying to do a rampage of just trying to make them feel it without them knowing. So it was just, for me, it was just to please myself. And that's selfish. That's not right. But at the same time, for me, someone like me, once they cheat, it's over because I can't recover mentally and emotionally from it. Me personally. So it wouldn't be right for me to stay because all I'm going to try and do is try to get back at you. And I'm going to be trying to tell myself it's okay. Mistakes happen. I'm going to try and we can get through this. But knowing me, it's just you cross the line. I'm broken now. And I'm not saying no one else gets broken, but me personally, once you destroy that trust, it's just...
It's really, really
it's
hard
gone.
to build.
Like, there's no way I can look at you the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, for me personally, yeah, I wouldn't, like, it's your last chance. If you really care about me, you're gonna do everything in your power not to do it. So me, when I'm with someone, I'm super loyal. Like, I would never do anything to hurt Mary, ever. But I don't know if she does something to me, what I'm going to do. I've grown a lot, but I'm saying that's how it is. Like, so I can't bounce back from that. So for me, I'm gonna say, no, once you cheat on me, it's done. And I don't know, most guys, that's why I'm saying it's perspective, right? It's from ours. We're not like everybody else, but
I think it's different for guys. Like, guys, girls act more on their emotions, right? They love hard, right? Guys love differently.
Yeah,
but the most important thing is, like, as a woman, you really, like, even for males, like, you guys, everybody in the world needs to know what their worth is. And if somebody who you think loves you is doing this to hurt you, that's not love. Like,
exactly.
It's not worth being in a relationship. Like, for example, for me, it took me like 2 years to, like, get out of that situation. And, like, I think even till this day, it kind of still affects me. But that's just me having, like, personal issues because of that relationship, like trust issues. That was huge. You know, I was consistently blamed for being clingy, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I was asking where he was, what he was doing.
The thing is, he made you get to that point. He made me get.
Yeah, I was never.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. It all depends, right? But as of speaking from our perspectives, I wouldn't. First time, it's done because you already put that hole in there. Maybe if I was younger, I could have learned from that, but I'm a lot older now. So I know what to expect. I know if you're not on the same level as me, we're not gonna work out because I'm not part of that childish stuff. Like, it's not high school. You can't just cheat and just, like, okay, we've been together for so long. That's what happened. We've been together for so long. Let's just stay together. Let's fight through the problems. That's not how it works, because you guys are always gonna think about, he cheated on me, and you just can't get past it. No matter how much you want to grow in that relationship.
But we're also saying, like, not everybody who cheats is...
That's what I'm also saying. It's,
like, there are people out there that, like...
They make mistakes.
Who've learned their lesson and have powered through it. And, like, kudos to you guys for learning your lesson. Like, you know, it takes a lot for somebody to admit their mistakes, you know, really try to prove and get their trust back. Like, you know, that's really, really hard. And, like, you know, they say, like, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I don't agree with that. I think, like, if you've cheated, it may have been a mistake and you honestly regret it. And, you know, those are the type of people who really know, like, growth. They build themselves. They, you know, regain that person's trust. And that's what really matters, when you can really, like, see that growth in that person and they're honest about what they've done and they really want, like, obviously it's gonna hurt, but
yeah, of course, when
you, through a duration of time, you see this person's growth, and that's when you can really, like, you know,
engage it. Yeah. You have to know when it's right to make the decision of either staying or not staying. But you have to gauge it with that person, right? You can't be blind to the love because you've either been with them for so long, or you've had you specifically are so in love, but you don't know how the other person's feeling. You don't know if they're matching you, right? So you have to gauge it, right? You need to put your emotions on a little bit of a lock so you can reanalyze, because if you just keep thinking about your emotions, you're not gonna be able to make the right decision.
I'll also say, like, another thing for me personally, because I was with this person for such a long period of time, for me, it was not just breaking up with him, but it was, like, being broken up with his family.
Yeah,
and like, I mean, I had a good relationship with his family, and it was really difficult for me to like leave that situation because they were like second parents to me. And that was like honestly really difficult. I think that was probably one of the most difficult, is because I've built such a good relationship with the family that, you know, it hurts.
That's the example. He treating you so badly, but because you have such a deep connection, you're just like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
That's where you have to show your self-growth, because even though it hurts, you have to do what's best for you. I hope that answers your question, guys. And I hope it helps some of you, because that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to use our experiences to help you guys. And we're actually really excited to continue doing these episodes. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
If there's anything else, let us know.
Let us know anything. If you guys like this video, smash that like button. Smash it. Always remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll be back with the next one. Peace.
Hold up.